Good morning. My name is Ella Schultz, and I have the privilege of being your MC this morning. Please remain standing as we welcome Cody Sugars to the podium to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and for our welcome address.
On behalf of Brown County Schools, the Brown County School Board of Trustees, Superintendent Tracy, and the Brown County High School Administration, I would like to welcome you to the Commencement Ceremony for the 2025 graduating class of Brown County High School. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. I'm so happy to be here in front of you all in hopes of leaving here with a little motivation that could carry you through anything. I want to start with a question, and that is, have you ever thought about life? Have you ever truly sat there and thought, what am I doing? Where am I going? Well, let me tell you, I have, and I know you have too. See, here's the thing. We wake up every morning assuming there will be another. We make plans for the next year as if it's guaranteed. We push our dreams into the future believing there will always be time. But one day, you won't wake up. One day, you will have put off your dreams for the last time. You will have told yourself, next year, one too many times, and there won't be a next year. What are you waiting for? The promotion? The savings account to hit a certain number? Some mystical moment when everything just feels safe? Here's the truth. It'll never feel safe. You'll never feel ready. But life doesn't wait. It moves with or without you. So go. Book the flight, quit the job, write the book, fall in love. Watch the sunrise from the top of a mountain. Because at 2 a.m. when the world is quiet, the only thing worse than failing is realizing you were never even tired. No one said dreams only have one route, and no one said success only has one destination. God wouldn't place a dream so big in your heart if you weren't capable of making it real. So the class of 2025, let's make it real. I'm so blessed to be in a great place with friends and family that have my back through everything. No other school I would ever want to close my chapter with than Brown County High School. God bless the class of 2025, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Cody. I moved to Brown County halfway through my freshman year of high school, moving from a small beach town called Destin, Florida. Indiana would be the 5th state I had lived in by the age of 15, adding to the list of countless schools I had attended. I was particularly unexcited about this move because transitioning schools felt different now that I was in high school. There were already established cliques and clubs, and I feared I would miss out on friendships that had already formed. I was scared that I wouldn't fit in. What I didn't know at the time was that moving to Brown County would turn out to be one of the best things to happen to me at 15. Brown County provided me with countless opportunities and opened many doors. Thanks to Miss Tracy and Mr. Lewis, I had the chance to be the MC at the TED Ed event. As a result of the TED Ed event, my confidence was boosted. I now feel comfortable talking in front of a large crowd, and I was able to meet new people and hear their lessons from life. I also explored a variety of job shadowing experiences in the county, thanks to Mr. Joy and Ms. Conley. My experience through job shadowing, physical, and occupational therapy allowed me to understand the fields more, while also building valuable connections with professionals in the field. Thank you to the Brown County career coach and staff who helped me realize this is something I am passionate about. Additionally, my involvement in the History Club allowed me to travel, learn, and explore, all thanks to Miss Adams and Miss Llewellyn. The relationships that I made in high school will influence my life now and in the future. I see my move to Brown County as a valuable lesson. You've all likely experienced many lessons in your lives, some good and some bad. I want this to serve as a reminder to view each lesson as an opportunity for growth. Embrace every chance that comes your way, open new doors, and branch out. Even if you don't enjoy something, at least you can say you tried it and learned from the experience. If you lose a friendship, that's okay. Use it as a chance to understand what to look for in your next friendship. If you don't get a job, that's also fine. There are plenty of other opportunities waiting for you. When I moved to Brown County, I initially felt very negative. I wanted nothing to do with this town and just wanted to go home. I felt confused and lost, struggling to fit in and make friends. Brown County schools provided a safe and supportive environment where I could meet new people and explore my interests. My participation in Science and National Honor Society, as well as History Club, gave me the opportunity to make new friends in our school and community. From these opportunities, I knew I was an Eagle, and Brown County had become my home. The relationships made during this time made it a lifelong impact that I will carry with me forever. The Monday after graduation can look different for everyone. Some may be starting summer school, some may be joining the service, others might be spending the summer waiting to attend college, while some may go straight into the workforce. Everyone is unique and moves at their own pace, learning their own lessons along the way. Whatever you choose to do, be confident in yourself. Just because your friend decided to go to college while you chose to take a year off to work does not mean you are any less significant. Instead, view every opportunity as a chance to grow. I have decided to join the service and will be shipping out for boot camp in July. I am extremely excited about this new opportunity and the lessons that the Air Force will bring me. That being said, don't be scared about life after high school. Everything will work out, and Brown County will always be waiting for you when you return. Thank you to the students and staff at Brown County High School for providing me with valuable lessons that I never knew I needed. Brown County will always hold a special place in my heart, a place where I learned to love myself and grow as a person. Thank you and God bless. Thank you. And now I would like to introduce our next speaker, Taylor Lucas.
Thank you, Ella. I cannot believe I am standing up here in front of you all about to turn my tassel, an action that in itself may seem very simple, but in reality it is a monumental symbol of crossing the finish line. We never thought this day would come, that the little 25 at the end of our emails seemed light years away. Get this school year, it's all we could think about. We eagerly crossed the days off of our calendar, craving for the sleepless nights of studying and seemingly never-ending weeks to come to an end. Yet, now that it's here, emotions are conflicting. The joy and overwhelming pride of finally making it. To quote every grad speech ever, we did it. But there's this looming, muddled feeling of nostalgia that can't seem to be shaken. Right now, we are at a turning point in our lives, as we each close this chapter and step into the fresh pages of the next, on our way to new places with new peers. This moment is making me reflect on 8 years ago, back when 3 elementary schools joined as one. Whereas newly 5th graders, we met friends and peers that we would come to experience so much with. From football games to literal global pandemics, we have truly weathered the darkest storms and the sunniest days together. Even though we are all taking steps forward in our lives, I sincerely hope we never leave behind this incredible bond we have as the Brown County class of 2025. It has been so unbelievably amazing watching everyone blossom into their post-secondary lives of adulthood. It has been an honor growing up with you all. Brown County has this extraordinary ability to connect people, to connect not only as a school, but as a community as well. I can't think of another place that has the amount of involvement and pure passion that we do. A place where a myriad of support is pouring from the faculty, the student body, our families, and our amazing community. To our remarkable faculty, thank you for everything that you do. Your endless devotion to your student success is beyond inspiring. You are truly the pillars upon which we stand. We would not be up here without you. To the family and friends here today, you have been our largest cheerleaders and the foundation from which all is built. The plethora of support you provide to us is phenomenal, and for that, I could never thank you enough. To my fellow graduates, we have been given a foundation to build off of, and we have been given pillars to stand on so that we can see all the options and opportunities that the future holds. Now it is our turn. to use what we have been provided with, pick a direction, and take a leap of faith. I encourage you to carry our experiences with you always. Never lose your empathy, tenacity, and joy, for it will always carry you in the right direction. As the great Oprah Winfrey once said, the biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. And juxtaposing, the, some may say, even greater Mr. Matthew Noriega once said, reach for the rainbow, kids, the stars are too far. And the radiation will probably kill you anyway. Thank you.
Thank you, Taylor. And now, please welcome to the stage our Brown County High School Choir under the direction of Miss Jackie Stewart. They will be performing You Will Be Found. As they make their way up to the risers, we would also like to thank Mr. Finley and our band for playing for us this morning. Please give them a round of applause.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear, like you could fall and no one would hear?
So let that lonely feeling wash away, 'cause maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know, take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
carry you when you're broken on the ground.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful. I would now like to introduce our final student speaker, Noah Lewis.
Thank you. Good morning. We are gathered today to celebrate our accomplishments and struggles. We have now completed 4 years of high school, 2 years of middle school, 2 years of intermediate, and 5 years of elementary school. Throughout these years, we grew mature while still being childish. In elementary school, there were 3 separate divisions: Helmsburg, Spernica, and my alma mater, Van Buren. I experienced a situation with my childhood friends during our summer blast-offs at the end of 4th grade. Summer blast-offs were all the fun: water splashing, games, sports, and other childhood games. No worries or cares in the world. This led us to the conversation I had with one of my friends, and he looked at me and he said, "Man, I cannot wait to grow up." Boy, how wrong were we about that. I mean, truly, we had everything we could ever want. We had a place to live, food, sugar, all those TV shows even some of us still watch today. The days when school was close to fun, where math was still numbers, history was common knowledge, and English was, well, still English. Now here we are today, ready for the real world to begin. After leaving here today, many of us will never see each other again. We will go on to do bigger and better things, make a name for ourselves, hopefully for the better. Our future lies in our hands, in our discretion. What we have and what we could have is up to us. Our work ethic, our determination have led us to be here today, sharing this moment as the class of 2025. The class of 2025 will go down as the best for many reasons. The most determined, the ones who have shown the most resiliency, and by far, the most stubborn individuals you'll ever meet. The message I want to convey today is to live in the moment. All of us are guilty every day of thinking too much about the future, grasping too tightly on the past, and forgetting about the beauty of today. Stop holding on to yesterday. Stop thinking about what if this happens or what if that happens, and live today like there is no tomorrow. This past year, I binge-watched the series Ted Lasso, and there's a quote Ted mentions, that the happiest animal on the earth is a goldfish. You want to know why? Because they have only a 10-second memory. Today, be like a goldfish. Live in the moment. Live life as it is supposed to be back when we were kids. Nothing but happiness and life without stress. The saddest part about life is growing up. So let's live today and tomorrow as children and try to cherish that moment one last time. I love you all, and I'm proud to be part of Brown County High School and be a part of such an amazing class. Thank you.
Thank you, Noah. Next, I would like to welcome our principal, Mr. Sharonim.
Good morning. Before I begin, I would like to say thank you and recognize those of you who are in our audience this morning who have or who currently do serve our nation in the service. At the same time, I would also like to recognize our students who will be serving our nation. Would you all please rise and be recognized? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Family, friends, grandparents, board members, staff, third cousins twice removed who have showed up today for the food. You know who you are. And most importantly, to the unstoppable, unforgettable, and slightly unpredictable graduating class of 2025. Let me start with the most important truth that I can say to you on stage this morning. You are a class that matters. You matter because you showed us how to build something that lasts. You matter because you love this school and each other in a way that made this place better. And you matter, well, because who else could make loud pickup trucks, like really loud ones in the parking lot, air mattresses at pep rallies, the BP in town, and Tom's coffee truck feel like the heartbeat of a high school? That's you. When I met you all this year, I'll admit, I was not entirely sure what I was walking into, but it did not take long to figure it out. Because you, class of 2025, you made sure nobody walked into this building without feeling the full blast of who you are. Literally, the full blast. Each morning before first period, the ground would shake, not from an earthquake, but from your trucks, louder than a Metallica concert in a car wash. You just didn't arrive at school, you announced your presence. And somehow, that noise became annoyingly beautiful. A symphony of chaos and caffeine that let us know we are here. We're awake, and our trucks are probably legally questionable. But beneath all the horsepower and volume in the Commons, you were building something even more powerful. You built traditions, real ones, deep ones. Remember, you and your loved ones were the first to paint your parking spots, turning a chunk of boring, blah, blacktop into a canvas of personality, pride, and in one case, a Mona Lisa quality fresco of SpongeBob SquarePants that I still don't fully understand. This year, you chose to stick around for things like Pop Fest when others might have taken the day off. Instead of checking out, you leaned in, willing to really think about the Monday after high school. Not with fear, but with curiosity, courage, and probably snacks. We did find out that snacks helped everything. You participated in an epic senior prom and walked the red carpet of Hollywood fame. You invaded the dance floor and you didn't leave it. You even allowed me to teach you some incredible dance moves that will most definitely benefit you throughout life. And for that, you are incredibly welcome. You let your principal share the stage with you for concerts and for theater performances. You poured into every relationship with peers and those of us who had the privilege to mentor you. This year, you started something new with school cookouts on the steps and a senior breakfast before graduation rehearsal, making time to laugh and cry and pour sausage gravy all over the memories before walking out to face your final moments as seniors. Those weren't just meals, they were moments, and they are yours forever. And when devastating weather hit our community and your classmates were hurting, you showed up again with chainsaws. You showed up again with chainsaws, with supplies, with compassion. And when our community bent, you were part of the reason it did not break. In your greatest challenges, you revealed your greatest character. You survived AP testing, which, let's be honest, felt less like a series of exams and more like a psychological thriller with bubble-in scantrons. But you made it, maybe barely. We met College Board on the field of battle. You consumed the caffeine and spent hours preparing, and we respect the survivors. Senior leaders, your history club was ranked 6th in the nation. You visited a federal courthouse and met with the federal magistrate. Some of you graduated from Ivy Tech in early education. Dare I say, you do things that are far beyond a small rural high school. You do big things. You accomplished in athletics and showed up to cheer each other on. And let's not forget the shop with the cop basketball game. It was a real David and Goliath moment, even if David forgot how to dribble. To be honest, the cops absolutely destroyed our faculty. And then, in an amazing act of kindness, they paid for your senior trip to Kings Island. It was basically like getting dunked on, breaking your back, and then offered a funnel cake. And yes, there was that one moment at the start of the year on the chatter. I did learn about chatter this year. And somehow there was a football field and commons restrooms during lunch, and I didn't need to know any more. Now, I know I'm supposed to give you some advice, but let's be honest. Most commencement speeches sound like they were copied and pasted from a magnet on a fridge, but I'll do my best. So lesson number 1, make noise, the right kind. The world will try to tell you to be quiet. It will try to tell you to fall in line, to shrink your dreams, your voice, your light, but not you. You are a pick-up trout loud kind of people, an air mattress in the gym kind of people, a Picasso-level painted parking spot kind of people. Be that. Be unapologetically you. And when you speak up for yourself and for others, for what's right, don't whisper. Be thunderous. Your voice might be the one that someone needs to hear. Number 2, show up even when it's hard. You just didn't show up for classes. You showed up when your community needed help, when classmates were hurting, when teachers needed laughter, when the school needed leadership. You came early and stayed late and got your hands dirty, whether it was assembling a float in the freezing cold, pulling off an epic senior prank, or sprinting across the gym on those inflatable mattresses. In life, showing up is everything. And you've already proven you're the kind of people that do. And finally, build what doesn't exist. Traditions, friendships, a breakfast before a rehearsal, a culture of care and fun. You created that. No one handed it to you. You built it. And that's what life will keep asking of you. Look around, see what's missing, and then create it. Whether it's a new idea, a new space, a better way of being, you don't have to wait for someone else. You're already builders of something great. Class of 2025, you're not just graduating. You're taking flight. You are soaring together into this world, into possibility, into uncertainty, yes, but also into opportunity. There will be days when you wonder if you're ready, when the world feels too heavy or the noise too loud. On those days, remember this: you have already made noise, survived storms, lifted others, and left something better than the way you found it. You've already made a difference, so just imagine what you'll do next. Congratulations, class of 2025. I love you and respect you, and we are proud of you. Now go and make noise, show up, and build what doesn't exist. Superintendent Tracy, as principal of Brown County High School, I certify that the students before you have met all the requirements set forth by the Brown County Schools in the state of Indiana for graduation. I hereby respectfully recommend these candidates to be awarded their high school diploma. Superintendent Tracy, would you please join me to receive the class of 2025, presented by Assistant Principal Mrs. Sarah Roberts.
Graduating summa cum laude, Ella Grace Schultz. Cody William Sugars. Graduating magna cum laude, Taylor Estelle Lucas. Graduating summa cum laude, Noah Fitzgerald Lewis. Dylan Scott Alfrey. Graduating summa cum laude, Wesley Norman Arndt. Carter Lee Bear. Mason Ray Barnes. Corey Lee Bartlett. Bailey Patricia Beasley. Aiden J. Levi Bell. Thomas Carl Bucas. Kemper David Burkhart. Silas Montgomery Cambridge. Owen Michael Capshaw. Robert Liam Cassidy. Charlotte Elise Chavez. Graduating cum laude, Caleb Andrew Clifford. Graduating summa cum laude, Ava Amelie Cox. Graduating cum laude, Cadence James Cox. Isabel Nicole Crone. Angel Cruz. Megan Riley Cumberledge. Graduating summa cum laude, Shauna Claire Custard. Graduating magna cum laude, Haley Grace Darnell. Jackson Rhodey Doherty. Jaden Bryce Dersh. Madison Michelle Dudley. Jasmine Rose Dufek. Graduating summa cum laude, Owen Marshall East. Graduating magna cum laude, Anna Michelle Imkees. Graduating cum laude, Heidi Jasmine Escudero Perez. Erin Jolie Fish Murphy. Journey Catherine Ann Foister. River Ford. Graduating magna cum laude, Juliana Elizabeth Gallagher. Graduating magna cum laude, Samantha Marie Goodwin. Graduating cum laude, Elizabeth Sophia Gordon. Graduating cum laude, Adelaide Victoria Gretty. LaKenna Natasha Griffey. Mercedes Lynn Griffey. Kenzie Renee Howcom. Haley Dawn Hant. Eli Weber Harden. Graduating cum laude, Alicia Ray Harden. Jonathan James Harms. Lydia Grace Harrison. Graduating magna cum laude, Jackson McAllister Hayworth. Graduating cum laude, Lily Ann Haza. Mason Presley Hazelgrove. Talon Cade Hinson. Graduating cum laude, Katie James Hinson. Dawn Marie Herner. Samuel Cameron Higgins. Jesse James Hubbard. Donna Jo Hubbard. Graduating cum laude, Maya Ocean Huber. Graduating summa cum laude, Ella Sue Jackson. Graduating summa cum laude, Rochelle Belsey Janke. Caitlin Kylie Johnson. Graduating summa cum laude, Sawyer David Kelp. Mackenzie Renee Knaus. Jason Allen Kachapolis. Graduating summa cum laude, Kai Jameson Custer. Edward Stephen Kraus. Graduating magna cum laude, Sophia Dale Mathis. Emma Helen McCoy. Graduating magna cum laude, Bailey Addison Meyer. Carly Ann Miller. Elizabeth Adela Mills. Nora Nicole Mofield. Taylor Marie Myers. Graduating cum laude, Jovian Maria Neighbors. Asia May Mathis. Alejandro Emmanuel Ocampo. Levi Presley Phillips. Joshua Lee Redman. Wilma Bell Reynolds. Graduating cum laude, Jace Elijah Riggle. Keely Nichelle Roberts. Emma Grace Rogers. Graduating summa cum laude, Ava Ann Sanders. Hannah Marie Saunders. Alexis Marie Schultz. Landon Michael Scott. William Norman Arthur Sebastian. Graduating summa cum laude, Trevor Michael John Shields. Kemp Willie Sizemore. Graduating magna cum laude, Case Mark Smith. Seth Ryan Sukup. Alexander Blaine Stewart. Halen Nora Stewart. Ava Louise Stogstill. Graduating summa cum laude, Oliver Taft Tedford. Derek Mason Teagarden. Justin Lane Terrell. Aubrey Joe Tilley. Graduating magna cum laude, Jada Athena Todd. Vince Lauren Tom. Graduating summa cum laude, Adeline Elizabeth True. Lucas Michael Tuttle. Graduating magna cum laude, Lillian Grace Vaness. Elijah Shane Vella. Jeffrey Daniel Vitale. Cody James Watson. Logan Jean Wise. Graduating magna cum laude, Phineas Whitehorn. Graduating summa cum laude, Genevieve Rose Wilson. Joshua Freeman Brown Woodard. Graduating summa cum laude, Matthew Jade Willems.
Please welcome to the podium Superintendent Tracy.
Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the remarkable graduating class of Brown County Schools. Welcome to the 64th graduation of Brown County High School in this incredibly beautiful venue. I want to take a moment to express my gratitude to the people who've played such a pivotal role in your pursuit. Thank you for choosing the challenge. To our teachers and entire staff at Brown County Schools, thank you for your dedication, your commitment, and your unwavering love and support for these students over the years. To the Brown County School Board of Trustees, thank you for the charge to ensure the vision for Brown County Schools is simply the best of the best. Thank you for allowing our staff to continue to create world-class opportunities and to strengthen those small school relationships with and for our students, as it is those very experiences that will carry impact for future generations. To our families, thank you for entrusting Brown County Schools to walk alongside your child through their journey of life. And now, class of 2025, thank you for letting me grow alongside you. Because today's personal for me. 4 years ago, you started high school, and I started as your superintendent, and we were new together. You came in masked, distanced, uncertain, and so did I, wondering how to lead during the unknown. But even then, something about you stood out. You didn't just adapt, you pursued. You pursued relationships, you pursued excellence, you pursued purpose. Even when the world was uncertain, your growth was constant. You led through a pandemic when milestones were postponed, learning went remote, and everything shifted. You didn't just get through it. You, Eagles, You soared through it. You showed us what courage really looks like. That courage isn't the absence of fear, it's simply stepping forward anyway. You demonstrated resilience in the face of change, loss, and challenge. You rewrote what student leadership could look like, and not because someone told you to, but because you saw that's what was needed. You pursued innovation, not by launching something new necessarily, but by building on a vision for something even greater. You expanded Eagle Manufacturing and imagined how it could serve even more. You turned a $100,000 investment into a transformative, multi-million-dollar renovation of a facility dedicated to innovation, design, and opportunity. That wasn't just about bricks and equipment. That was about belief. Belief that students deserve spaces where big ideas can grow. And while some were expanding that vision, others were launching something entirely new. Eagle Brewing isn't just a student-run coffee shop. It has become a symbol that entrepreneurship isn't reserved for just a few. Every student in any capacity has the ability to lead, to create, and to contribute. You've reminded us that innovation isn't just about tools or titles, it's about access, it's about equity, it's about ensuring every student sees themselves in the future that they're building. You gave feedback on how school could be different and better. In our Superintendent Student Advisory Group, you helped me reimagine learning. You said, let my coursework reflect my passions. Let my success be measured by what I can do, not by that test grade. Give me time to explore new interests, to develop my strengths, and to shape my values. And you were right. When we visited Eastern Hancock High School, you stood before state leaders and peers from across Indiana, not just to share these ideas, but to transform thinking. And you did. You transformed the room. Just like it did on our TEDx stage, where your classmates led with brilliance and heart, where green lights reminded us that every failure, every setback can become fuel if we choose to see it as part of our journey forward. Where an emotional ambassador showed us that vulnerability is a form of leadership, giving others permission to feel deeply, speak honestly, and lead with empathy. And where we were reminded that power doesn't always come from volume. It's poise, it's presence, and it's an unforgettable smile that can hold an entire venue on the edge of their seats. TEDx celebrated our mavericks, our icons and geniuses, but it wasn't just about those speakers, it's about all of you. A class whose voices are too important to wait for the future, a class whose voices are ready right now. And yet, even more powerful than the triumphs were the battles that many of you fought quietly. Because some of you are here holding a diploma that almost didn't happen. Maybe you struggled silently. Maybe you got lost in the system that we actually built for you. Maybe you were told by others or yourself that this goal wasn't for you, but you kept pursuing. Even when it was dark, even when it was lonely, even when giving up felt easier, you didn't. And because of that, you finished this chapter not with a question mark, but with a period. And let that sink in. You didn't just finish. You rewrote the ending. Today, as we celebrate all that you are, I want to leave you with this metaphor. Your life is a story still being written. And this chapter, your high school years, it was full of plot twists, turning points, and unforgettable characters. You wrote with courage, you wrote with humility, you wrote with leadership, and above all, you wrote with heart. And now you get to turn the page. So write boldly, write bravely, write a life that is just defined not by just success, but by substance. pursue what matters, and pursue it relentlessly. But always remember where your story took root, right here in Brown County. We are so incredibly proud of you, and we can't wait to read your next chapter. I think it's time to make it official. I would like to welcome our 4 senior speakers to the front of the stage to help lead the turning of the tassels. Graduates, please stand. It is my absolute honor to confer your graduation upon you at this time. Please turn your tassel.